to air it out. Spotlight inside, the truth she'll expose. Tune in, sit back, this tea hot, never cold. We here in the Foxy Angel zone. She keeps it real, this the you can't stop me zone. She loves to collaborate, but she can do this on her own. Now let's celebrate and welcome Foxy to the show.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody can hear me. So sorry. It kept telling me when I was trying to go on the StreamYard that I couldn't use the mute. Use my mic. So I've been for the last 10 minutes trying to get into here so I can speak to you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you, Shamrock, for being here. Tina P, thank you for being here. Miss Regina, again, I apologize for the delay. Ooh, when you don't have a computer and you're using your tablet, sometimes your tablet will tell you something you don't want it to do. So bear with me. I'm coming on here to say how much I love you all. Thank you for joining me. The reason I'm on here tonight is because I want to talk about last night when we had the Thornton Township meeting and how little stank, I call her Boo Boo Kitty, came in the house. And of course, she had to do her grand show. But I just want to say, man, we don't need that right now. We don't need that with her right now. We just all got to stay focused. We got to keep pushing for House to do the mayor for Dalton. We got to push for Napoleon for him to be able to, take over the township and just get them back on track. Have them back. Have the town back where they can be happy and be joyful. We're going to leave the other one, Boo Boo Kitty, out there to do her thing. We're going to leave Miss Thank out there to do her thing and let them do their own little hate world. I done figured it out. Evidently, if anybody think back when um, Cassandra was, they was trying to take her off the ballot to be a mayor. Little Stank was the one that helped her because you know, Demarcus is going to do everything she tells him to do. So if she's telling him everything to do, all of a sudden he came in and dropped everything with no argument, no fuss, no nothing. But Dots, KP, and gave everybody else a hard time in regards to the township and in with Dalton. So then all of a sudden since Miss Stank been gone, she been raw, 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 raw. Now that Stank back in town, we don't hear nothing from Miss Boo Boo Kitty. So that lets us know that was a plan. So she had to keep things stirred up while little Stank was out of town. And anybody know if the Real Rap City, Real Rap Show, go over to him and he give you the 411 on his video yesterday on what they was doing out there in LA. We ain't even gonna talk about that right now. But anyway, so now she wants to come back because she's mad because she ain't no mayor no more. Now she's mad because she's not going to be a supervisor. So she's just going to come in and just disturb the world. Boo Boo Kitty and Little Stank, y'all need to go sit down somewhere. Ain't nobody tripping off y'all no more. Y'all not that important. You can take Leota's, Newport Smoker, and Cooking with Frank Carter, whatever y'all want to call her. She has many names, like the other one has many names, many, many names. They both need to go sit down somewhere. Let the people be happy. Let the people live. Let them do whatever they want to do in their life. Y'all go on with your life. Y'all not insignificant. Y'all are insignificant. All that putting on yesterday, come in, sit down, call the roll, have a meeting. Well, start off trying to have a meeting. And because you still can't get your way, you want to act stank. Well, honey, now everybody tired of smelling you. We need you to go somewhere so we can smell some fresh air because you stinking up too much. So you and Leota's go stink up y'all little, wherever y'all staying at, in y'all little cottage, either over the car wash or in the house that y'all try to take from that young lady, or you go back and be and stink in your mama basement or whatever, wherever y'all want to hang out to be. He gonna leave you anyway, but anyway, that's here or there. You can go where you want to go, a little stank, but really nobody gonna give a look. The only thing you're gonna go down in history as the worst, one of the worst mayors in the world. And that's nothing to be bragging about and be happy about. All that was it. All you have done is embarrass yourself, your daughter, your daughter's father, and his significant other, your mother, your father. You just embarrassed everybody. And then the ones that you had on the young man's video when you had them to talk for you, and oh, that's another one, Tommy G. Oh my gracious, that's something else I want to talk about. Tommy G shows you how stupid you really are. Who in their right mind is going to forge your name for you to ride around in the Tahoe? Then you had the dumbness, not even an inch of brain, to go out here and do a rap song talking about how you ride around in the Tahoe. I mean, we can't make this up. This is, I mean, do you wake up in the morning and your brain just starts going click, 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 and you don't take time out to slow it down to think? Because you just all over the map with your lies. Right now, if Jesus came down and said, I take you back to heaven, you tell me the truth, you're going to bust hell wide open with gasoline draws. Because you ain't even going to make it to heaven. Because you wouldn't even know how to tell the truth if you could. You and your other party in crime, Miss Miserine. She's miserable, so she Miserine. We got Eveline and Miserine. She Miserine. She walking around here acting like her ass don't stink. Her butt don't stink. And she's stinking up the place, walking around looking at abandoned houses. She might be looking for one for her to go sleep in, and she keep running her mouth. Because you might end up, you got to remember, boo-boo kitty, what God give you, he can always take away. So you better be thankful to God that you got a roof over your head, because you might be from one snap of a finger from not having a home. So you got to be careful what you try to put on somebody else. And then tip, you need to worry about, oh, you ain't got to worry about having a roof over your head, because you're going to have, it's going to be a little square. It's called a little square, little box. And it's going to have some windows with some bars. And it's going to have some doors in front of you with some bars. And you're going to have some pretty handcuffs on your wrist. And, allegedly, but they coming. Allegedly, but they coming. And you're going to have a permanent resident for a while. But in the meantime, you need to chill out too. Because you walk around here like you got it going on like that. Then you went out to LA and embarrassed yourself. Don't you know that everything you do is going to be on the internet? What is it with you and Boo Boo Kitty that y'all don't think anybody can find out what you're doing from the internet? Who you are from the internet? What you do from the internet? If you put it out there, it's going to stay out there. And then you're going to go to Marathon Restaurant and think they ain't going to look you up. Really? And then you're going to tell them who you are and think that there ain't 1,000 articles about you. And that the feds, come on. What person in their right mind is going to want to have anything to do with somebody that's getting ready to be corrupted by the alphabet boys? Really think about that. So that's why I say, when you and Leotis wake up in the morning, I don't think y'all be thinking. I think y'all just get up and y'all brains just go click, 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 and it don't know when to stop. Because if it stopped, then you go, oh, I don't think that was a good idea. But since it's still going click, 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 it ain't going to be a good idea. It ain't going to be a good idea. It's going to be terrible. And you're going to get out there and brag about who you are, where you are, what you are. Come on, please. Do you know how insignificant you really, 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 really is? Tip tip. And then Boo Boo Kitty, oh, you done took all your videos down, thinking nobody can see it. Nobody. You really think nobody can see it? Everybody see it. It's all over the world. All they have to do is say Tiffany Hinyard. I was talking to one of my family members that's out of state. And she said, oh, yeah, I heard about her. That's how well known you are. But it's not in a good way, it's in a bad way. And I'm sad that you think being acknowledged in a bad way is good. You are not reality. You're not, you're not, you're not good enough, boo boo, to be on a reality show. Because you don't think. And you get on a reality show, they gonna catch you in so many lies, they're gonna chew you up and spit you out. You don't even go down that route. Now you can go ahead with your pathetic rapping. Like I said, pathetic. Yes, I said it. Pathetic rapping. Go ahead with your rap. All you're doing is embarrass yourself and other well-known rappers, or those that are out here that can rap, just have not been recognized yet. But you not one of them that need to be recognized, boo-boo. Ain't nobody gonna recognize that. Feed the people. Starve the board and feed the people. Boo-boo. Do you know there's so many places and so many people out here feeding the people? And they ain't got to starve the board to do it. And you ain't starving the board, because when I looked at the board, didn't look like none of them missed a meal to me. Now you might have been stealing from the people, feeding the people, stealing from the board. Now I can see that. Now that's possible. But starving the board, ain't none of them on that board starving. Not one of them. Any of them, some of them can give me a little bit of something. Maybe I have a figure. But anyway, enough of me. But all of them look fine to me. So look like you the only one that's out there stealing from the people. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, not stealing, allegedly. You are feeding the people. And like your girl said, she said, what mayor don't deserve to get first class travel and eat steak? That didn't look too good. That didn't look too good. Now I can see, now if you want to eat steak and you want to travel and you're using your own money, I can see that. You want to purchase your own wigs, I can see that. You want to purchase, have somebody to do your makeup and you pay for it out of your own pocket from your six figure, I can see that. But to use somebody else's hard-earned money that you didn't help with, because some of that money came from people that you wasn't a twinkle in their eye. You weren't even a speck in your daddy's eye and a spot in your mama's body. So that lets me further know that wasn't your money. But yet you want to go around and make everybody think that you so innocent. You so innocent. You so pitiful. You're a black woman with power. Girl, do you know how many black women out here that got power? We black women been had power. You just figuring out you got power. The difference with our power is ours is a natural power. We can go out here and command things. And then you got women out here, period. We can command what we want. So what you, with that little bit of power you had, is nothing to what we been had. Women got power. Something that you didn't learn. We got power. Sometimes we just get a little few things to help enhance our power. But we always had power. So you sitting there talking about, We disrespecting a black woman in power. Boo boo. Us black women been had power. You just didn't know it. Now you think because you allegedly, misfunded the money that you think that's power. No, baby, that's stealing. Now you got the power to be a felon. Now that you could be, if that is the case, yeah, you got the power. You got the power to be a felon. A young black woman with a felon. Now that you might have power with, allegedly. And then the other one, mm, mm. On the other one, what happened? You went incognito. We ain't heard nothing from you. You took all your videos down. And my grandmother used to say it got hot in the kitchen. You thought you were playing with us, YouTubers. You thought you were playing with the village. You thought you were playing with the township. You thought you were playing with the world. No, don't come out here and tell people don't get in your space. You ain't gonna like what happened. Well, we didn't like you being in our space by as they call it in the grass, in the bushes, snooping in on our channels. We don't like you in our space. You saw how we felt about it. Now, how did it feel? How did it work out for you? It didn't feel too good. Because see, I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna keep it real. I wouldn't get up in your face anyway, because you look like you stink. Number two, with all that evilness you got on you, it might rub off or jump off on me. And I don't want none of that. That's just pure evil. All that hate that you spew out of your mouth, and then you want to sit back and say, they hating, they backbiting, they're being mean to you. We don't know you. You just came out of the bushes from somewhere. You just popped out, hey, I'm here. I'm going to give y'all hell. For no damn reason. That's the thing that gets me. For no damn reason. Nobody know you. Nobody said nothing to you, but you just came out and just want to be mean, nasty, and hateful. You just opened your crypt up and just came out and said, hey, I'm the crypt keeper. I'm going to give y'all hell. For what? What would it gain you to be nasty to people? Nobody knew you. Nobody said nothing to you. And you just came out of the crypt and just start being nasty. And I'm like, these people, I watched them go through hell and back. Then when they thought there was a little bit of light, they went right back to hell and back. Now Dalton is finally seeing the light, and here come your crypt ass coming. Then we go over to the township. They started finally seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. And here comes Stank. Coming up in there, stinking up the place. Just want to stink up something. Ain't got nothing better to do but come in there and act like you. Girl, please, go sit down somewhere. Nobody's thinking about you. You ain't got no more power. You have got no more power. I hate to hurt your little peelings, but nobody give a damn. Nobody gives a whoop about you and your supervisor position. Because as of, I think it's either April or May, you be gone. Hi, Missy. Yeah, you be gone. See, you be insignificant. Right now, you insignificant. You saw that last night. You gonna start telling them they need to grow up. Biatch, have you looked in the mirror lately? You need to grow up. Because I think Chris is older than you. I don't know about Carmen. Carmen look like she's a little young. She might be on there with you. But if she is on there with you, she grown just like you. You need to be talking about your daughter and talking to your daughter like that and not be trying to talk to adults like that. Because you better be glad you ain't bringing in my neck of the woods. Because you've been mollywopped by now. You and Leotis. Mollywopped. I probably be one of them that been on mollywop your ass by now. Especially you talk to me the way you talk to some of them trustees. I be like, okay, meet me outside. And Leotis, you stand over there and watch it happen. You run back there jumping in with the men. There's some other women out here can jump in fights with men too. That can fight and scrap just like you. And see, I be the mollywop your ass. And we be scrapping together. So I'm glad I'm not there. Because first of all, I correct you real quick. First of all, boo-boo, I don't know who you talking to, and you need to get a grip. Because I know damn well you ain't talking to me. That's what happened. Nobody have a mollywop your ass. Somebody mollywop your ass. You wouldn't be talking all that shit. You wouldn't walk around there like you don't stink. And Leotis, well, you know, I wouldn't talk too much shit if I were you, because you were bet over in a kind of unusual situation in a fight. That didn't look too good, my brother. It made it look a little suspect. And then you want to try to get out here and talk like you a thug. You look a little more thang than a thug. It won't no thug in that position. That was thug. That was thing position. That was thing position. That wasn't no thug position. So you all walk around like y'all got it going on, and y'all ain't got nothing going on. Do you know how many people don't have BMWs too? How many people have BMWs too? Having a BMW don't mean nothing. You know, you know how many BMWs I had? Boy, go sit down somewhere. Yeah, I said, boy, that's a real man ain't gonna get out here hollering about some BMWs. There's some real men out here that got some stuff that you can't even touch. I know some men, spoke to some men that make you sit down and look like a little boy over in the corner with your thumb in your mouth, calling your mommy. So you need to sit down and be quiet too and stop trying to be all on TV too, on YouTube too, trying to act like you all that in a bag of chips. You and Stank. And then I don't know where I still ain't figured out where all your other goons. Oh, I forgot. Don't pray for me anymore. All of a sudden he vanished. He was all in the spotlight, disrespecting women. Now you ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing to say. Oh, okay. Okay. And they make you go, So that lets us know that some folks might want to start getting some things in order. Really get some things in order. Y'all might want to get some things in order. And I'm letting all those that were her buddies, you know Stank gonna turn on y'all, right? I hope y'all know that, right? I hope y'all know that Stank gonna turn on. So everybody that had their hand in the cookie jar with her, you know she gonna turn. She gonna sing like a canary. And she gonna sound like a Tweety bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. And she feel like if I go down, everybody go down. When I say everybody go down. So I don't know what deal you got with her, Miss Hopkins. Hopton, or oh, I forgot. You forgot your partner's name, Harrison, but you want to go after Regina because she mispronounced your name. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna mispronounce Hopkins. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not how you pronounce your name. Jordan. Oh, I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry. Did I mispronounce your name? Anyway, you insignificant too. Now all of a sudden it's coming up almost election time, a couple of weeks from election. Now you pissed appeared, as my granddaughter would say. You pissed appeared. Come on back into the light, Carol Ann. Come on in the light, Carol Ann. You were all in the spotlight while Tip Tip was gone. Now Tip Tip back, you all in the dark. Come on back out into the light, Carol Ann. Come on. We want to see you, Carol Ann. What you got to say now that everybody done figured you out? You call yourself trying to figure everybody else out. Now everybody figuring you out. Then you put on this lady and this gentleman, put their personal. But my thing was with you. This is how evil you got in your blood. And you supposed to be a child of God. But you so evil of a itch that warlocks are coming after you because you're going to blast somebody's child, grandchildren, on Facebook and say, how do it feel? See, there's some things about you that have not been blasted that you might want to shut up. So that's why you pissed appeared? Because you don't want everybody to find out everything there is about you. And all your alien 17 names and what falls under those 17 different names. Is that really reason why you went incognito? Because you didn't want everybody to know all the dirt behind all them different names. See, that's what you get when you go and talk down to people. Because they want to see what gives you the right. What is so high and mighty about you that gives you the right to talk down to people and call them out of their name? So that's when you see, when you got 17 different names, that makes people go, we got to do a little more digging. Like you did. Like you walk around all that out there in Dalton talking about what the properties and who owns the properties. And you ain't got no substance in why you running for mayor, except for you want to get in there, look at the books, see what properties and how much they cost and what's the problem why these properties are not sold or still in the condition they're in. So you can tell your prospects what to buy, what to invest in, your investors. You see, everybody done figured you out now. Done figured you and Stank out. And that's the problem. So many people want to go out here and put people down, talk about people. You got to remember, these YouTube streets, they have a code. And if anybody out here that know the streets, when you got a code, you go by that code and you die by that code. Us YouTubers, we go by that code. And we got each other's back. That's how us YouTubers, we out there in them YouTube streets. You want to jump out there and try to be on the Facebook street. That's a little alleyway compared to the YouTube streets. We street. That's an alley. Facebook is an alley, boo-boo. Then you talking about we making you some money. Evidently we not making you no money because you don't went incognito. So evidently the YouTube streets, the code got too hot for you. So you decided to go back to your little alley. Or did you go back into your crib? Oh, that's right. You went back in the crib. You're down there thinking. I said, yeah, that's what you're doing. You're down there in your crib. You're trying to think of what you want to do next. Well, let us know when you want to come back out from out of your crib and come back into the light, Carrie. We'll be waiting. Us YouTubers will be waiting. Us content creators, we will be waiting. Us family, YouTube family, will be waiting. Along with the Dalton and the Thornton Township family. We all to be waiting for you. And no, nobody gonna do no harm to you, girl. Just get that out. All that stalking stuff, somebody following you, girl, please. Ain't nobody, if they are following, they trying to figure out why in the hell your dumb ass is in my neighborhood. Walking around, taking pictures, filming my houses in my neighborhood. Don't you know if you in the streets, that's a no-no. Look, they get you, look, you better know the streets real quick. That's a no-no. You don't go in nobody's neighborhood, walk their streets and take pictures of the houses in the neighborhood. Don't you know that get you? You know. You know. If you from the west side, you know. From what I heard from the west side, see some Chicago, DC get you know how might want to sit doing what you do. If I were you, got a chance. Might get 3